What's up, Guardians? It's your boy Doodle from Doodles of Destiny, and today I want to talk about the Vault of Glass and hopefully help you get some sweet raid weapons and gear. But before I get into it, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to receive Destiny 2 news, tricks and tips, and all sorts of Destiny 2 content. When you start this raid, you will be in the Waking Ruins on the Ishtar Sinks, with the objective to raise the Spire. In order to raise this spire, you will have to defend 3 sink plates from Vex Enemies all at the same time. While you are defending these plates, Vex Cyclops will appear along with Void Shielded Minotaurs and other Vex Enemies. Once you have defended the sink plates and built your spire, it will activate and open the Vault of Glass, revealing your first raid chest. On your way to the next encounter, there is a secret chest. Follow the path you see in the background gameplay and you will see the exact location. The next part of this raid is known as the Templars Well Encounter, in which you will be defending 3 confluxes from Vex Enemies. A key to this encounter is to not step in the goop that spawns upon killing Vex Fanatics. Yes, standing in this will give you the debuff marked for negation. To cleanse yourself of this debuff, which will inevitably kill you, run to the center of the map where there is a giant Vex plate and stand in the middle of it. This will cleanse you and allow you to go back to defending the confluxes from Vex Overload Minotaurs and Sacrificial Wyverns. Once you have defended the confluxes long enough, the encounter will end and you will see your next raid chest. When you have collected your spoils and or raid gear, you will begin the second part of this encounter, more commonly known as Oracles. Before you start this encounter, it would be wise to divide up the team into a combination of Oracle Spotters and Ad Clearers. The concept of this encounter is to locate the Oracles that sink to life, figure out the order they spawn in, and destroy them in that specific order. If you shoot the wrong Oracle, you will be marked and have to run to the center of the arena to cleanse yourself, or you will die, and could wipe the entire fire team. You will repeat this process 5 times, of which each time an extra Oracle will appear, giving you a total of 7 Oracles to locate and destroy in the final round. And if you are curious about the locations of the Oracles, I will post a map in the comments and one right here. After you have completed this encounter and destroyed the last 7 Oracles, your next raid chest will appear with some sweet loot. Now for the final part of this encounter, where you will face your first Vex Boss Templar. The encounter will start as soon as someone picks up the relic located at the center of the room. As you pick up the relic, Templar will appear and be undamageable. To take down the Templar shield, you must destroy the 3 Oracles that will spawn in the room in the correct order. Once you do, pop your well and do as much DPS as humanly possible. While in this DPS phase, Templar will randomly choose a member of your fire team to be detained. You will know if you have been chosen by looking at your Guardian's HUD. If you have been chosen, you will see Imminent Detain on your HUD. When you see this, move away from your fire team and call out that you have the debuff. By doing this, you will allow your fire team to shoot off your debuff without them themselves becoming detained. In the current season, being Season of the Lost, it has become very easy to single-phase Templar. 1K Voices, Sleeper, the Cartesian, you should easily be able to one-phase Templar, especially with using the seasonal mod, Particle Deconstruction. And when you do, you will see your next raid chest and be ready for the next encounter. This encounter, better known as the Gorgons maze, can be extremely easy or very frustrating. Depending on your fire team's coordination, in this encounter, you will be running through a maze of rocks and Gorgon harpies that will wipe your entire team, if they see you. So the goal here is to maneuver your team in a tight formation through the maze and escape to a jumping puzzle. This jumping puzzle will lead you to the final room where you will face the next boss and ATHEON. But before you rush into this boss room, there will be another secret chest hidden up here on a ledge in the dark. Now it's time for everyone's not so favorite part of the raid, the Gatekeeper. This encounter will usually require everyone to play a part. To make this easier, you can divide your team up into 3 sets of 2. 2 Guardians will be chosen to run into each one of the portals, while 2 Guardians hold down the plate on the left, and the other 2 hold down the plate on the right. The players that went into the portals will be defeating Vex and calling out if they see the Praetorian Shielded Enemy. To defeat this undamageable enemy, you will have to take the relic into the correct portal and take off the enemy's shield. When you take off the Praetorian shield, you will drop the relic and the other person in the portal room will pick it up and go to the other portal and rinse and repeat. For the Guardians who are not in the portals, you will be guarding the plate that corresponds to the portal your teammate is in. Mars portal and plate are left, Venus portal and plate are on the right. While you are guarding these plates and rotating the relic in between the portals, Vex Enemies and Vex Overload champions will be attempting to disrupt your portal's connection. In addition, the Gatekeeper will be spawning in the center of the arena attempting to kill everyone in the room. When the Gatekeeper is in the room, destroy it immediately, as its very presence will trap your fire team on the other side of the portal without any way back to the fight. You will do this until you have defeated 3 Vex Praetorians on Mars and on Venus. Once you have a Vex conflux will appear in the center of the room before ATHEON's throne. Your goal here is to defend the conflux from all invading Vex enemies. Like before, someone will have to be relic holder and defeat the Praetorians that enter the room. Other than that, if you could do the first part, this part should be no problem. After you've completely wiped out all the Vex, your next raid chest will appear in the center of the room. Now for the big bad raid boss, ATHEON, Keeper of the Vex Mythoclast and Breaker of Fire Teams. In this encounter, you will have to be on all your toes. ATHEON will randomly choose 3 Guardians from your fire team and send them into the Venus or Mars portal. The 3 Guardians who did not get sent to another planet will have to call out the oracles they see spawning in ATHEON's throne room. The Guardians that are in the portal room will have to grab the relic and shoot the oracles in the correct order that spawn in ATHEON's room. Once you have done this 3 times, you will return to the portal and prepare for damage phase. I would highly recommend a well, maybe a bubble in the back for weapons of light, and very, very heavy DPS. If you do not single phase ATHEON, you will repeat the mechanic process of ATHEON teleporting 3 of you away and the other 3 Guardians defending the plates and calling out the oracles. Executing all this will finally allow you to defeat ATHEON and claim your raid treasure, spoils, and if you're very lucky, Vex Mythoclast. Anyways Guardians, that's all the time I have for this specific raid. If you found this guide useful and or informative, hit the like button and leave a comment down below. And as always, this is Doodle from Doodles of Destiny.